Hey YouTube, this is Abhyuday Shukla, and in this video I'll be taking you through how to get rid of such an error over Jenkins. So intentionally I have a little bit messed up with Jenkins and I've landed up to this error. So first let's understand that how this error gets shown up. So I'll go to my regular Jenkins directory. So this error shows up. So what I can do right now, I can click on login. I can log in with my regular credentials with the username and password, and I'll be shown up with such a type of error. So in order to get this rectified, what you need to do, you need to bring your Jenkins instance down. So my Jenkins is hosted on a CentOS machine which is located at this address. This is the cockpit user interface that I'm using right now. So I'll try to stop the container. So you can understand this step as pretty much I'm bringing my Jenkins instance down if you're on Windows Server. Now I need to go to my Jenkins home data, that is the Jenkins home folder. This is the directory that my Jenkins is installed in. So I will be moving to this directory, and if you try to list all the files over here, you will find a config.xml. This is the file that you need to edit. So I will be editing the same file in the VI. Alternatively, you can use your Linux interface, the UI, that's right over here. I'll be doing it through the terminal only. I'll be opening the VI editor and I will click on I for insert, and now we have to remove some lines of code. So we have to comment a little lines of XML, and firstly we have to make the Jenkins instance unsecured. So that is for making use security as false, and the next part is we have to remove the authorization strategy element along with the security realm. Like this we can uncomment these. So what this means that we are disabling the security for some time. Once we have our hand back at our Jenkins UI, then we can enable these again. So I will be saving it. For saving any file over VI, what we can do, we can click on escape and then we can click on :WQ, that means write and quit. The file will be updated, and now what I can do is I can bring my Jenkins instance down that I have already done. I think, yeah, it's done. Now we need to bring our Jenkins instance up. So I will be moving to my original directory where my docker compose file is there, and I will be firing the command of docker compose up d. So there you go. So my Jenkins instance has been brought up now. We can go to our Jenkins address. If you don't have Jenkins installed in Docker, that's perfectly fine. You just need to bring your Jenkins instance down, then edit the config XML file which is in the Jenkins home directory, and then bring the Jenkins instance again up. It will take a little time because the Jenkins wants to get started. So our Jenkins dashboard has started without any security, because as we directed it to stop or never use the security, we made that part false. Now what you can do to restore it, you can right away go to manage Jenkins, and you can go to configure global security. It takes a little while, but yes. Then in security realm you can click on Jenkins own user database. I'm unchecking allow users to sign up. That's perfect for this tutorial. And authorization is logged in users can do anything, and I'm disabling allow anonymous to read access, so that you have to log in if you want to use Jenkins anyway. I'll save this, and this is perfectly fine. Now I can log in with my regular credentials, and I don't get that same error that we were getting. And yeah, now I think we dealt with this. So thank you so much guys for watching this video, and if it did help you, do like and subscribe my channel. It supports me. Thank you so much.